Notice up at the top of your class, you have four different tabs. You have Stream, Classwork, People, and Grades. In this video, we're going to be talking about the Stream. The Stream is where all of your information will get posted, and I'm going to show you some ways that you can organize this as well. So, for instance, if you go to Classwork and you post an assignment, this stream is going to be kind of like a Facebook stream, and that assignment will automatically pull over. Some teachers like that, and some teachers do not. When I get to the settings, I'll show you how to turn that off. But this is also where you can post announcements for your class. So, for instance, if I click on this text box right here where it says share something with your class, I can click that and I can type in today's to-do list or today's like study materials or whatever. This is just really where you can make those announcements. I wouldn't post classwork here. Maybe those to-do lists would be the best option or just to check in or whatever. So I'm just going to say, hi, student. Welcome to our. You can also add stuff from your Google Drive from a website. So, like if it's a Quizlet that you want to post or something like that, you can. You could upload something directly from your computer, or you can post a YouTube video here. Up here at the top where it says for, you can click there and select multiple classes. So it's going to post this announcement in the same class, or sorry, in every class that you want it to go to. So if you, for instance, had those four selected, notice that now it says four classes, and you can click and see which classes it was that you selected. Um, if you don't do that, but you want it to be only for specific students in that class, if you click where it says all students, this is where it's going to filter and show you every individual child. So you'll be able to unselect all students and just go through like we did the class and put a check mark beside it, only the students that you want to see it. Also, if you don't pick multiple classes, you have the option to schedule this. To do that, you press this little down arrow here and you can schedule it for a future date. If you pick multiple classes, this option is not available. The last thing to show you about that is, let me just go ahead and post this. Now notice that it's right here. If I want to reuse a post from another class, let's say because I selected multiple students or I wanted to schedule it, I can go to a different class that I teach and go to that stream and click this little recycle button and pick the Google Classroom that I want. So I click the back button. I find the class that I just made that post in, and I'm going to select that one. I'll have the opportunity to then go in and schedule this or do anything that I just did. It copies everything that I did from that first session, and I can go in here, and if I schedule it, it won't show up for the students until the time that I picked. I can make sure that it's going to show up by clicking this little down arrow beside a saved announcement, and I'll see that it's going to post tomorrow at 12 p.m. I can delete it, or if I need to go in and edit whatever I've just done, I can click the three dots and I can edit, I can delete, or I can copy link. If I press copy link, that just copies the URL specifically for that announcement. And I can post it wherever I'm giving my students links. Like let's say that I wanted to send out a remind message and I wanted students to be able to see that, I could. Also on the stream over here to the left, I'm going to see any upcoming due dates that I have. That's going to be me as a teacher or as a student. Students will be able to see that. This page looks exactly the same for students as it does for teachers, but they do not have a grades tab up here. The last thing to tell you about the stream is that you can go in and add comments, and you're gonna have the ability to turn this off for students, and we will talk about that when we talk about the settings wheel.